Hey guys, today I'm filming the next update for the Power of Pan, which was created by Nicke for the Pantastic ladies group. And this is a project based off the original TV show Charm, which was absolutely one of my favorites. So I had to join in on this. This is a year-long project that we're updating monthly, and there are 22 prompts for this project. I started working on all of them several months ago, and I am really happy with the items that I chose. I did mostly chopping block style, and as of last update I had 8 products left, and I was able to hit my goal on one of those products, and that would be for the prompt Abraxas, a duplicate product. I picked my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer and one in light neutral because I had a backup of this, and I did pull out the stopper, which I saved for the weights, and I did scrape the sides, so it is completely used up. And apparently the little doe foot broke off in there as well, but that's okay. It's perfect timing because again, it was all scraped out into a sample jar, and that has been completely used up as well. Let me give you the weights of this. This was not something that I brought in at the intro, but when I did bring it in, it started at 0.546, then 0.524, 0.503, 0.496, last update 0.468, today 0.414. So after I scraped this into a sample jar, I was using this with my finger to put on blemishes or on areas on my cheeks where I have a little bit more of pigmentation, dark spots, things like that, and it covered it very beautifully. And again, I do already have a backup of this that I'm gonna try to hold off for like a month or so on using it because I do have the NARS pot concealer and I want to try to get into the routine of using that for blemishes as well. But this really is amazing. I have used this in a different shade for my under eyes in the past, and I loved it as well. I do think that this gives great medium to full coverage, has a satin finish. If you are normal combo oily, I highly recommend it. I don't think it's drying, but I just think this is a phenomenal, great coverage, stay in place concealer. It does have a regular size doe foot if that's something that's going to bother you for using it under the eyes, but I don't think you need to shellac on a bunch of product because it's very pigmented. So this is fantastic, a holy grail of mine for a reason. And then surprisingly, I used every single product but one, which is amazing because there are a few of these eye products that I had not used at all. My goal was to use one of them one time, but I made sure I used them all once, which is great. But before I show you those exciting products, for the prompt grams and oldest product, I picked my oldest pressed powder, which would be the Rimmel Stay Matte. Last update, I had it crumble a bit and I was going to repress it, which I have done, but I only repressed it a couple days ago, so I didn't use this hardly at all since my last update. So I don't have any real good weights for you. I will weigh it from here and I will go off of the picture now. But this is something that I have been using to set my oily areas. I do think this is going to keep trucking along for a little bit longer, which is totally fine. I love this, and I just hope to finish this by the finale. But for what it's worth, last update this weighed 1.116 ounces. Today it is 1.088. I don't think I lost much product when repressing, but I had to have lost just a little bit. Next, for the prompt Piper, an anti-aging product, I picked this little mini Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum, and I told you guys this is something I only wanted to use when I was traveling, just to make it last a little bit longer in the project. Up until this point, I had used it 4 times. Since my last update, I used it 4 more times. I used it once when I stayed the night at my mother-in-law's, and then I was planning on filming this video before my vacation, but it didn't happen. I just got back and I used it 3 more times. So we've got 8 total uses on it, and I am roughly down here. And for the weights on this product, it went from 0.639 ounces, 0.627, 0.616, last update 0.602, and today 0.560. I am going to have some other family vacation sometime this summer, so I have no doubt this will be finished by the finale. Like I said, I just didn't want it to be too easy of a product. For the prompt Gideon, a product you need to learn to use, I had said self-tanner, and I wanted to use each of my self-tanning products once, and I had already used one of them. And then since my last update, I did use the Isle of Paradise Body High Glow Self-Tanning Serum once. This is something I definitely want to play with more, and I will tell you I'm so mad at myself for not using this sooner because it was so easy to apply, and I feel like I wasn't really able to notice much of a difference, but I think this is something I just need to use more, and it is old in my collection, so it might not even work anymore. So I'm very mad at myself. I got it for free, but that doesn't matter. This really seemed like an easy formula to work with, so I, again, would like to use that more, but I did get my one use out of it. And then I have 2 more products left, the Vita Liberata Self-Tanning Gradual Lotion and the Vita Liberata Tanning Mist in medium. Both of these I got in subscription boxes in the past, so I went to use one of these by next update. Then for the more fun eyeshadow type of products, for the prompt Leo or a white lighter, a glowy product, I chose both of my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liners. I want to choose these 3 times each. I have used these each once since last update. So we have Midnight Cowboy, which is a champagne, and Starfire, which is a copper. I just use these as glitter toppers on my eyeshadow. I didn't use these as liners, so I would like to use them in that way, but I think that they worked out quite nicely with the eye looks I paired them with. Then for the Shax Demon, a product that gets a second chance, that would be the KVD Dazzle Stick in Electro Bolt. I'm wearing this on my lids today, and it's a beautiful shade. It's a little bit more of like a chunky formula. I would love your tips for application. I have smaller lids, so I did start by applying this from the applicator. Then I did take a little on my finger. I used a little bit of a brush to get in that inner corner. So just let me know your tips, but I did use it once. And then for Nexus, a neutral eyeshadow or lipstick, I chose the Vesca Cream Shadow in Karina. It's a gorgeous golden bronze, and I squeeze some of this in the back of my hand and then just use a flat eyeshadow brush to apply it, and that worked out beautifully. So I really enjoyed using this one. Out of all of those, I enjoyed using this one the most, which surprises me. And the next prompt was Triad, a triangular product, and I have this little mini Buxom Power Line Plumping Lip Liner in Hush Hush Henna. Originally I wanted to use it 10 times, but I have decided I want to finish it completely, which who knows, might be able to happen in 10 uses. Haven't used it all yet. This is definitely more of a fall color for me. However, I do think I need to start working on this, incorporating it into looks when I can, because I can't remember when I started this project. It might end in October, which would mean that I would only be wearing my fall makeup for September and October. So I don't know if I'll have enough time, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to go back and refigure when this project ends. So I'm so proud of this update that I got use on everything except for one product, and I was able to hit my goal on one. I have an empty. For next update, I really don't anticipate hitting my goal on anything, just, you know, trying to balance these products with the other Project Pan items, but who knows, I might be able to get a couple more uses on these different eyeshadow products to knock them out. But we will see. I should have some progress to report nonetheless. But that was my update for the Power of Pan. I would love to know what projects you're doing right now, what items you're working on. If you're interested in seeing more Project Pans from me, I did post several videos before this one. Deck of Panning is coming right after, and it is just so much fun panning, and I love watching panning videos. They're still my #1 video to watch. But I want to thank you all so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.